I didn't really have any expectations. Because I had never really done this with you.
Well, we'd met a couple times.
I don't remember.
In life.
I don't remember.
In life.
What event?
Where did we meet? Because
Was it a Cape event?
I apologize. I apologize
No.
because they have said to me that we've met before. I want to know where we've met, and then
You're so Hollywood.
No, the first time we met, and then we just kept seeing each other. I mean, randomly, not
Okay,
kept seeing each other,
yeah.
like 3 times, but
Yeah.
at the clubs and stuff. But it was that short film, Curious Georgina, Helen Hong's.
What?
That's right. I
Yeah.
didn't. Yes.
Yeah. That's the
yeah,
first
yeah.
time we
That's
officially
now.
met.
Now, yes,
Right.
yes, I do remember.
I was there when you were shooting your scene. 'cause
Yeah,
mine was, like,
I
after.
do remember now.
Yeah.
Don't you love her?
Obsessed.
We got to get her on the podcast.
Miss
She's
her.
the hardest working Asian person I've ever seen.
Oh,
she is, when when I was on the sitcom.
Oh my God.
I'm flexing.
He was waiting
want-
for us to say flag.
I just want to let you guys know that today is the first day he's learned of the word flex. So
that was
I'm gonna use. It really is. I'm
Is
gonna
it?
use that word. Yeah, it really is.
our silence. I heard the neighbor sneeze.
Yeah.
The way he looked
So when
around.
I was on a sitcom.
Flex.
Flex, flex.
Thank you. They hired somebody to play my sister, but and then when I saw Helen Hong, when they hired her, I went up to her and I said, "You're just like the hardest working person," because I knew her when she was new, and for her to just crawl up the ladder and to get to that place,
Goals.
it just makes me feel so happy,
Right.
because it's like it's a difficult business to,
Especially for Asians. You know what I mean?
easier for you guys.
I mean, and listen, we're grateful for the people who
Yep.
paved the way.
Thank
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
100%. I'll always go back to that.
Thank you.
Truly, I'll always go back to that. Like I do.
I didn't
feel,
do anything.
I know, but I do.
I
feel-
didn't do shit.
But you're right. I do feel lucky being in the industry right now, 100%,
Yeah, it's really-
because
it's
it's like,
good.
oh, it is looking up because we are, unapologetic now. We're like making sure the freaking world knows that we deserve to be here, all that stuff. So anyway, wait, go back to, you were about to compliment me. You said you said you don't think you didn't think you were gonna like me.
Yeah, I really no, it's not like, it's just like I was like, usually when people do our podcast, it's somebody that I know, I've had dinner with, and everyone, pretty much. I think we've had maybe 2 or 3.
as my mom would call it, you have intimate relationships.
I have intimate relationships with people, and so, I don't generally ask people to do the podcast that I don't really kind of know, because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm going to ask the wrong thing. I don't know your sensibilities, but as soon as I saw you out there,
Yep.
as soon as I met you, I was like, this is going to work.
Bobby.
Yeah, because you, like a dum-dum, you park your car, and then and I was standing there watching you, and you just went, the way you kind of, you know what I mean?
Why were you walking
We
like
have the
that?
same.
She has an Oompa Loompa walk.
We have, we have the
got-
same waddle.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
waddled. She's looking at her phone, and she waddles down the street.
Wait, she walks away.
the wrong house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm standing there like there, just going, I want to see where she goes. So
You
I
didn't
walked.
say anything.
I didn't say anything. So I walked to the bottom of the thing, and I sat against that wooden fence across the street, and I just waited there. And then I see her go all the way down the street, and then come back, waddle up, look at her phone, and I went, "That's it. That's the one."
That's the one.
Because she is, she's, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? No, honestly,
Something's missing.
I will absolutely play your little sister. I don't care. Let's sign the contracts right now.
Yeah, because I honestly, don't you think
Yes.
on
absolutely,
my sitcom
yeah.
that she could play my little sister?
Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
You're a dead on. So I want your show to fail.
Don't watch it.
Listen, we'll
do
be
not.
in touch.
We're gonna bleep that fucking show that she's on.
What if I'm just like a guest star, billed as a guest star?
No. I need she's the third lead in the show.
Just give me the guest star money. Fuck it.
Yeah, no. We need her every episode, so we need you.
We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch.
I mean, that would be a killer cast, especially because Peter, right? Peter Kim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
So Peter and I wrote. It's our show.
I love Peter so much. I actually like. Wait, I'll save it for later.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what I was gonna say. I just love Peter so much.
You do love him?
He's so funny, and I remember. Oh, you know what's funny? I'm sorry.
Okay,
We
it's
just
okay.
cut out all this blabber.
Yeah.
Make it louder.
Cut it up, make it pretty.
Yeah.
You know the drill. never show my weakness, George. Please. I remember being at Kill Tony once, and then Peter went up, and then you were on the judge.
I was a judge. I was a judge. Yeah.
Panelist.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned that Peter opened for you
Yeah.
and all that good stuff. But he's so funny. I adore him. We do a lot of the Asian AF shows together and like
Yeah.
things like that.
You know, he's your generation in terms of like just people that I look at and I go, wow. Because when I started, you know, I don't want to name their names, but there were older Asian comics around,
Sure.
but they got by doing the Asian because they have Asian accent,
Sure.
and they kind of so self-deprecating, you know what I mean, that it was like they didn't necessarily get laughs through their talent necessarily. People laughed at them because they couldn't pronounce words right or whatever, right? So that, you know, when I came around, it was like, that's what I'm competing against, right? But now when I see like young kids now coming up, it's just like they have such high skill, right? And such talent, you know what I mean? And the mugging and you know, the switches, all the stuff is there. It just makes me feel I threatened.
Right.
I get threatened.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Because I go, holy fuck, I'm getting old or whatever. But like, you know, all I had was Margaret. Have you met Margaret? She would love you.
I mean, she's my fucking queen.
She's the best.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
We actually did a virtual show together, and it's funny because I was watching her the entire time while I was doing my set just to see if she was laughing, and she was. But we've technically met maybe in person, but it was like in passing, not like a full on one-on-one conversation. I need that in my life though. I mean, she's a vision board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Adore her.
Well, I you know, you're one of those people that I would take you to Whitney's house because I think that you're I like you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Bobby. Truly, that means a lot.
You're like a yellow ball of pudge.
Oh.
I'm a Gudetama.
Yeah.
You seen those that egg little thing?
Yeah,
the Sanrio
yeah,
thing?
yeah, like you have Ringo hair.
Yeah, with the Ringo hair.
Yeah.
There's a gap in the market. There's a gap in the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have an unhelpful advice?
We do.